Hello, you. Welcome to Geekism, and welcome back to Foundation, where we're going to be taking a look at the end of the labour path, the City Belfry. Welcome back, folks. It's been a couple of days. Apologies for that. I've just had a busy week in the day job, unfortunately. But yeah, back into Foundation. Happy to see there's been a little hotfix and also a talk about the sort of updates coming to the game in the future. All looks like really great stuff. Excited to see more. In the last episode, we kind of just did bits and bobs as we needed to. We made these houses a little smaller, and hopefully they're sort of working out. They're still fairly empty, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe this is where we look at doing our brewing, because if we do look at doing beer, I think, you know, that fleshing that area out might be the way to go. And also, we are going to work up towards this monastery area here as well. If we still enjoy the game, I'm still enjoying myself. Obviously, other stuff is on the way. 2 Point Museum is right around the corner. There's other stuff I'd like to look at on the channel, and I'm really trying to get some Planet Coaster 2 stuff out as well. So we may wrap this one up in the nearer future. Just to say that we've seen enough of the 1.0 release for now, but then also, you know, I do really sort of quite enjoy playing it. The only real problem, I have with Foundation is oftentimes I find myself building the buildings and then just sort of letting the game have to run for an hour or so while they get built, and it doesn't really make the best content, and it does mean that I have to sort of spend 4 hours to make a 30-minute video, and you know, if I'm doing that, then it's probably better to spend time in Planet Coaster. I don't know. I'm really enjoying the game though, and you know, as long as I'm enjoying it and you folks are enjoying it, I'll keep putting stuff out. But anyway, that was a bit of a tangent I wasn't planning on getting into. We are looking today at the end of our progression tier for labour. There's a few things open that we can open here. The tavern kitchen, there's some taxes, there's these labour privileges. These are what people keep telling me to do, the privilege. Do the privileges, because they're just good buffs. I'm not going to do this one right now because I want to unlock the belfry, and it does take 50 labour coins, of which we have 57. These are just taxes and more taxes and more taxes, but we can do the kingdom privilege. Why not? I guess we have the coins for it, and we'll also unlock the City Belfry, which is going to give us a new building, which I'm very excited about. So first of all, we'll have a look at these privileges. They are... I can never quite remember where they are. They're under one of these, I think. Here we go, these privileges here. So now we have a kingdom one. Let's have a look. Trade bonus from 10% from Kingdom Alliance. I mean, that's just good. If deployed a company on a military mission, taxation accumulation speed is increased. I mean, that's fine. We're not really doing missions. For every 5 territories you purchase while this is active, we can do one for free. That would have been good earlier on, I think. If a knight dies during a kingdom buildings... Okay, I think we'll just go for the trade bonus. We're very much a trading kind of city here. So that's good fun. Okay, they're doing the militia. That always seems to go quite well. Okay, cool. I want to see what this looks like then. Is it... It's... I assumed it would be here. It isn't. Manor House, Tavern, City Market. Oh, what? City Belfry. Pride of Labourers, the City Belfry bolsters the happiness of nearby residing villagers. Unlocks the City Belfry for your city. Oh, it's part of the market. Okay. Oh, well, that's good, because I was kind of worried where the hell it was going to go. In that case, then, let's have a look at build mode. Monument decoration, is that it? No? Estate decoration? Common decoration? So what is it? Is it a new room? City Belfry. Aha! The City Belfry, pride of the labourers. City Belfry bolsters the happiness. It's just a big old thing, eh? Oh, I mean, it looks great. It goes there, doesn't it? That's going to be the problem, is that it goes right in the middle of the town. I don't hate that, because we have had this like weird sort of blob of unused space for quite a while now. So I actually don't hate that, but we are going to have to edit. Maybe we can get away with leaving this here. This well certainly has to shift. So let's move you. I really don't want to break the bridge. We keep breaking the bridges when we put stuff too close to them, but that otherwise that is a good spot for a well. We'll put it in and see what happens. I think people said they weren't using this one. Oh no, that's okay now because we moved that well. All right, good. That's there. I think we're probably going to have to lose our lovely little decorative spot here. Or at least sort of adjust it. Can we... Can we just undo that? Can we? If we double click, do we get all of it? No. Okay. How about over here? Will that be okay? I really don't want to break the bridges. Yeah, I really don't want to break the bridges, but let's see if that goes in okay there. So a little interesting, we have to go into each of these. Can I, like, multi-select them? No. Oh, geez, now what we're doing. They're multiplying. Okay, this one. Yes, you. Thank you. Okay, where can we put you that makes sense? How about right there? And I'm going to just see if we can just get away with these, because they weren't particularly much use before. And that gives us enough space, I think, to be able to come in and do that building. So we're going to come in here. We're going to add our city belfry. And I'm pretty sure it's just that sort of one building there that sits. I mean, it's lovely, though. It says it's customizable and we can make it taller, but I actually think it's probably tall enough. We can change the roof color. I'm not too bothered about that. It's just a nice big clock tower. I mean, it could sort of go and snap to the market. It doesn't really make that much sense to do that. I mean, it could go sort of there and then just sort of come up to... I mean, it's a majestic looking thing. I mean, I don't know really. Do we like it as a standalone thing, or does it make more sense to come off that? I think I'd like it as a standalone thing, especially now. I believe that the sort of the statues and things that were in the game beforehand are now no longer, or at least I've not seen them anywhere. The sort of the pretty monastery things that you could build beforehand. Yeah, I think I'm kind of happy for that to sort of sit there. Okay, let's do that. It's telling me it can't do something. What building requirements aren't met? Oh, it needs a door on it. Well, okay. I wouldn't have thought to put a door on it. City Belfry Gate? Jesus. Access to the connected monument. I mean, I don't... See, I don't like that, actually. I don't think that looks good. Can we just do a... Does that just work? It still doesn't have... No, what doesn't it have? Connects an entrance or another already accessible area into the building to make it work. Okay, well, I mean, I guess it goes on the thing then, eh? Like, if that's just going to be not something we're able to do without it sort of connecting. Like, it already knows that's wrong, but there is okay. Oh, so that thing still sort of sticks out. I mean, I don't hate that. But then you still need this dumb... Requires one bell tower maximum. Well, I mean, that's the bell tower. It has this weird sort of log across the front of it. Do you know what the problem is? I think we have to actually move the whole thing so as that it cuts into this wall. I mean, we could just move the wall. That makes more sense, actually. Okay, apply changes. Okay, let's just try and put another building down because it shows us what it's going to look like. Okay. Yeah, alright, well in that case then we can just move this. Edit the fence. We can just... Where's this end? There it is. And this can become like it was always meant to be. Oh, yes, of course. That's exactly how we meant it. Of course it was. Huzzah. It's just, I mean, it's a little weird that that is there no longer covered up, but that's fine. I can't really think of another way of doing it. Other than maybe this building needed to be on a 90-degree angle to that one. Oh, do I want to do that now? Oh my god, it's going to get such a mess. Okay, this building here. Yeah, like that. We can move the tree, that's not a problem. It does sort of clip. But otherwise looks okay, and then this makes more sense now. We just have lost the doorway. It's there, look. We'd have to take that off. Yeah, and stick it around there. That seems okay. Yeah. Alright, and then this probably just needs to come... No, it can't go any higher. It's ridiculous already. How tall that is. Yeah, okay. Can we can't apply those changes? Why can we not apply those changes? Oh, there. Apply changes. Alright. I also want to come and look in here. Where's this villager path blocked? It's happening. Couldn't reach it. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's just because the thing's getting rebuilt. I'm not worried about that at all. Okay, I'm going to edit this. This, I wish to kind of try and match it a little. Like, it looks a little dumb just being so high up, but I do think I want to try and sort of flesh it out a bit with other bits that make sense. This will sort of... Will it sit on the side? Kind of. Doesn't really seem to do anything, but what about this one? It's just a... Oh, that's just a building. No. Okay, no. I'm gonna forget that for now. I wouldn't know why I'd be doing it. But I do want to see this get built. The wondrous City Belfry is built. A splendid City Belfry now graces the village horizon, its bells chiming proudly. This impressive structure embellishes the village's grandeur and marks a new chapter in its history. Very well. Happiness bonus of 10% of our villagers. Nice, let's have a look at it. Looking great. They're still doing the gate, I think. Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. It's done. And wall wires. Yeah, we love that. We love to see that working. People popping in and out. That's great. Okay, so we need to just adjust a couple of these. Just so they make a little more sense. Oh, no, I don't like it right next to that one, though. So let's come down here, I guess. Make some of these a little prettier. There we are. And then you... I actually don't mind the placement of you. You just need to be... making a little bit more sense there. Alright, look at that. I mean, these windows, I didn't quite realise those were there like that, but that's okay. Oh, yeah, and this is more like a little alcove now as opposed to a space. Oh, geez, we didn't look at this at all. Oh, God. Should have been 180 degrees, I guess. Nah, whatever. It is what it is. Okay. I'm not going to let that bother me. Are they coming in and out of there? What we could do, I suppose... some of these just look like little sheds. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I need to pause the game. We could just do something like this and make it look like almost like another stall even. Oh, that makes a quite awful ringing noise. How terrible. Well, let's put that in, that'll make more sense. Can we affect that at all? Ring bells? Well, no, they're not ringing. Okay. It looks cute though. I dig it. Okay. Started clearing this area out then. I think this is going to have to be the place we do beer. That's basically what's going to happen here. Now this, we are starting to run out of berry spots the more of this we get rid of, but I think that this is probably okay. It just needs to come down into the town a little more. Make more sense sort of here, sat in the yard. And it could, and I'll try and leave this tree line. I quite like this sort of natural tree line down here. And then I'm hoping that as we build out more stuff here, that these houses will start to fill up with serfs again, and not. Well, what might happen is they just fill up over here instead, but that's okay. Cheese. I mean, what's going on with cheese? We have 50 cheese. Is that? Is it all sat here? There's 50 cheese sat here. So why is it not being grabbed from here then? Cheese. Like, come on. Go and get it. I don't know why you won't. We can... Hold on. Somebody said we can right click. Now we track the cheese. Do we see anybody going to get cheese? There's no cheese there or there. Is cheese broken? No access to rustic food. Could not reach market hall. City square. Could not reach city food. Oh, did I break it? Did I break it? I might have broke it. I think I might have broken it. Ah. Did I break it by messing with this? If that's meant to sit there, what does this do? This keeps... There's a door there. Okay. So then this... If we want to keep it, I mean, it could just go, but if we wanted to keep it, that would sit around here somewhere. No, let's just get rid of it. And then I think maybe that's kind of what it wants us to do. We'll keep the barrels. So there is a red arrow there. Oh, I mean that just happened, so that's good. Let's see what happens now. Oh, it requires a few tools to make it happen, but was that the fix there? We can now seemingly they can get in. Yeah, this is just empty, look, that's 100% broken. Let's see if that changes. There's a guy okay, so people are sort of standing here now. Oh, these still look like they're not right though. Like that should be it's like a two-way thing. Is it meant to sit like that? Like it snaps there. It just doesn't seem right. But look, they're starting to grab stuff now. Oh, that was definitely the problem. Oh, yeah, look at that. They just couldn't get there. Sorry, gang. Oh, I wonder how long that's happened for. Yeah, these, they're bothering me a little because, but, oh man, how many steps? Okay, there we go. But yeah, that was definitely the issue, look. They've all gone and grabbed their stuff straight away. And let's hopefully say that this refined food thing goes away now. So, still need a couple of tools there, but instantly there's fish there. Still no cheese, but there's only 22 cheese now. So was that, it was just bought and sold that quick, was it? Yeah, there's 18 in storage. Oh, that is storage, sorry. Let's have a look at the market. Yes, berries, market store, berries, meat, fish, bread, cheese, clothes, and wares. Oh, I'm so sorry, folks. I think that might have been the issue there. Events, refined food shortage, goods shortage, belfry ore, taxes, and then rustic food, goods, and refined food. So hopefully that'll go away. I think that was the problem there. We had that thing built sort of back to front, basically. Hopefully that has corrected that. Oops. Okay. Well, that's good to know. In the meantime, what's this looking like? Okay, pretty good. We want to have a look at making some booze. Is that going to be here somewhere? Beer production. Wheat farm. Well, we have wheat. No problem there. I don't think it's separate to that. It's just we can do farming or we can do beer. But it also produces hops, and then beer and hops and wheat become beer. How are we doing for excess wheat? Like, there's plenty of wheat around. I think that's okay. Let's see. Do these stink? I'm hoping they're not stinky. That farm doesn't seem to be stinky. The brewery could be. I used to live near a brewery and it was yeasty. Yeah, look, it's a yeasty a yeasty scent. Okay, I still think we can do it here and just have it avoids that avoid that one house there. I'm also going to give it a well. Probably can manage with the wells we have, but I know it does require water, and there's a weird little spot here that just sort of looks like it's built for it, so we'll add a well. And then hopefully one, maybe two hop farms will sit in here as well. So let's go like that. Place you down, and I think I'm going to assume that to begin with it's two farms to the brewery, and then this space will be pretty nicely worked out for that, I guess. The only thing we're losing is a little bit of boar space, but looking at our boar sort of production, it doesn't seem to have gone away at all, so I'm okay with that. I'll let these folks finish building this. Cheese now seems to be operational, which is a sentence I did not think I would say today. Operational cheese. Okay, cool. We're going to take you on because we're suddenly going to have jobs for all of you, and I hope you come and sort of fill in these spaces to live. You should. You should. There's also space this side of town, I suppose. But there's space all around, so that's fine. Who doesn't have access to rustic food? I mean, I'm sorry, buddy. There's literally bread there. Oh, bread's not a rustic food, I suppose. Yeah, there's only bread in that market. Why is this market looking the way it is? There's 3 fish there. There's 0 meat and 0 berries. I just wish we could get a handle on the berries. I just feel like we never have enough. We used to have so many beautiful berry bushes. I just feel like now we've probably just got rid of so many of them. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Let's have a look. So, this space over here, like they're going. This one here, like berries there, that's, yeah, they probably just haven't got many to pull from. I'm pretty sure there's someone over here making berry bushes, which is fine. Over here, I think there's one up there doing it, yeah. I'm pretty sure there's one over here doing it, yeah. And then, is there one over here? I feel like there must be. Maybe we don't have berry bushes being... I feel like we must. We must have berries over here somewhere, had we not? Well... I don't know. I feel like we did have, but... Yeah, look, there they are. They're grabbing them. Where are they getting them? Where are you coming from? Oh, it's here, look. There we go. I mean, maybe there's enough need for another, you know, warrants of another. Let's put it down and see what happens. Oh, look at that belfry. Beautiful stuff. Okay. Oh, it just disappeared. Okay, I think that's this area cleared out about as best it's going to be. Hopefully this sort of stuff gets in pretty quick. Alright, let's see if we can get some booze set up there. We've got the brewer there. First of all, we're going to come into our hop farmer. We have 6 people available, so if we do 3 and 2... or do we just do 3 and 3? Get them to the full size. Okay, so paint the crop field. We're not going to have a ton of room to work with here. So we'll have to just kind of hope for the best. Let's go... up to here, and I feel like we're probably only going to be able to go up to the cliff there. Yeah, maybe this isn't enough space. It used to be like that was more than enough space for some hops. Okay, adequately sized. There we go. Yeah, maybe that's about right then. Okay, cool. Oh, no, that's it. They're already working it. Well, okay, well, you have fun. I'll do the same one with you then. At the crop field, we've probably missed the first year now, but it is what it is. Yes, this is too large. Okay, well. Let's take a fair chunk of this off. That's still too large. Well, I'm not going to... How is that too large compared to that one? It's the same job. What? That's way bigger. I'm going to say you're fine. Oh! I'm in the wrong one. I'm sat here painting 2 separate fields for the same place. We have to come into this one and click paint the field. There we go. Something similar. There we go. So we can neaten this up a little bit. Too small. Beautiful. Okay, so it looks like we've missed the harvest, I guess, but it is what it is. Anyone want a job? No? Come on, somebody's got to be coming in for a job. We need some berry pickers as well. Here come a few now, look. Fantastic. We hit 300 people. I don't know if that happened on camera or not. Housing insufficient. Whose housing is insufficient? Well, yeah, you do work far away. Okay, we'll work on you another time. I'm not worried about you just yet. We're sorting out beer right now. We've got to get our priorities straight. Come on, folks. Who's coming to brew? We probably need a granary over here as well, because we're going to have to store both hops and beer and also wheat. We could do with getting some wheat down to these fine folks. So, which one's the granary? That one? Yeah. Fits quite nicely in here, I think. They're all working through this poor person's garden, but it's what it is. Are you there? Yeah, that's fine. Like that. You can also maybe hold some fish as well. Do we have a fish spot here? We do. We could I could throw another fisher's hut down. I mean, fish, we used to be doing so much better for fish, and we're not now. You're going to go here anyway. Why not? Just trying to get them mixed up and make fishy beer. Okay, I'll take both of you on, and we'll get you in here brewing. You're better to be a citizen, eh? My goodness. Well, we'll get it started and we'll see. Okay, so does this stuff get actually like pulled down as they harvest? It does. Yeah. Okay. At least we can see at a glance. I thought it just had these come off it. They really want to sort of spell out how much is getting used. That's fine. Housing insufficient. Who are you? Akina, you don't have a house. Where do you work? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'm not too worried about upgrading any of this for now. I'm just going to expand this area. And I imagine you'll fill that up pretty quick. Might have to think about a market. This market might be a little bit far for them. Yeah, there's going up the housing. We might have to throw a couple of market stalls up there. I just feel like every time we expand to provide a service, we just take on more people that use up the services we already had in place. You know, if that makes sense. Like no access to rustic food. This person here, this where is it? This market here. It's just berries and a bit of bread and very little else. Berries, meat, bread, fish. There's never any fish. It's tough. It's just really difficult to get on top of it all. I have been running the game at 1. People have said that there's a bit of an issue with stuff not being generated. But look at that. We went from 100. Oh, are we doing a fish fair? Oh, no, just happiness fair. Okay. We do actually have 100 in storage facilities now. That's better than it was. Not interested. We'll talk about it another time. That's mostly because I put... Where did I put it to be stored somewhere, I think? Like here? Wool. 100. Yeah. So, as people arrive, we may just be able to start fleshing some of this out and just being able to store it a bit more. I think that's probably half the problem. We'll get you on working there, fisherman. Does this guy go under the bridge? Yes, he does. So that's not a worry. The fact that the bridges don't lock them in, basically. So that's good. So we could have another fisherman on this little stretch as well then, because at the minute, this guy seems to come here. This one's coming here. This one, I mean, it could basically stand off the dock and fish. This one's coming here. I feel like as long as we have one doing each one, that's probably not a terrible idea. So if we did you there, I don't think you're going to affect any housing or anything. Just get some fish coming in. That's good, I think. We'll take both of you on. What are you happy about? Merry villagers? Good, glad to hear it. We're going to get you in here. It's just to get the beer stuff operational. So we'll get 2 of you in. You're going to store fish just because you can. You're going to store hops because you need to. You're going to store a little bit of wheat. And then you're going to store the beer. There we go. So once the beer is getting stored, I don't think we sell it from here, do we? I don't think. No, I think beer has to get sold in taverns. We can change berry brew to beer luck. Or we could build... So public lounge service counter. So if we came into here and built another service counter, is that how that works? Just sticking a small sort of room on the side for this, because we actively don't want this to be very big. This thing is wild. What is happening here? So we're going to do something like that. Let's say build. We'll need another taverner working there. We'll see. No access to refined food. Who are you? Where are you? Okay, you don't have refined food. Should you have refined food? You're a forager. It's an additional need. I'm not too worried about you not having any. Just the markets just constantly seem to be empty though. Look, we're down to 51 berries now. 78 fish. I mean, I'm hoping our these filled in these houses a little bit. Now there's still just one dude living in this house. Some of the others have started to flesh out. That one's just empty, look. It's wild. Wild. Okay. This looks good though. Have we got some beer cooking? Yeah, it's got wheat. Yeah, look at that. We're making beer. Okay. Just don't really know what we're doing with the beer yet, other than maybe selling some. But it's there and it's operational. So the last thing we'll do then, because we can and we want to, go in here, paint the crop field. Just want to paint that in. That little gap needs to go away, basically. And then trusty fences. Probably just take one down the middle here for now. So we could do this. That one needs to become straight, as does that. There we go. Take these along the edge of the cliff. Just make sure it's already closed in. It's a little close there. We might take the edge off that, I think. And I think we just have it come to an open spot here. I don't mind that. We'll just come into this one, paint this crop field, just take that off a little. There we go. And then next year, hopefully they won't paint that one in. Okay, come to here. And then from this one, do it this way. Nope, okay. Oh, autosave starting to crunch a little. Okay, here. Again, I think we just take this into the end of the building there. The front as open. Excellent. Oh, we'll take a few people on to work. That's good. We've got a few things you can go and do, folks. One of you can be a fisherman. One of you is going to be, two of you actually, are going to become transporters here. So this needs to have wool, because there's always plenty of wool and we need to start doing that trade because it's annoying me. I feel like until we do it, we're not going to get any different ones. I don't know, that's kind of how I feel. What else do we have a lot of that we need to help store? How are we doing for bread? A lot of wood. That one, the camp here is always telling me it's full of wood. So let's put a place in here to store wood. That's probably about it, really. No stone is generated here. Maybe we just have wool and wood for now. Just to kind of get the numbers up on those. Who else has got no people in? We've just started a tavern over here. A second tavern. So we'll now say that can sell beer. We don't have an available villager. Well, that's fine. Oh, and our berry pickers over here as well, yes. And then if that works with the beer, we'll probably get a new tavern set up in the middle of here as well that sells beer. Anyone coming in? Anyone wanting to come and live with us? Here we are, these fine folks. 4 of them, look at that, my goodness. We're going to get you all to work. One of you is going to be a pub landlord, and 3 of you are going to pick berries until your fingers bleed. Okay. So this line will go away, and this one and this one. That's just the ones they've used to put those fences in. They will go away eventually. They all did with the wheat ones eventually. Obviously, there's still a line that takes them to the farms. This is an interesting one. I mean, I did put the gap in the fence there, but that's an interesting one. Also, I mean, come on. Has to get rebuilt, of course. Cool. All right, I think we'll leave it there. I think this might be a slightly shorter than usual episode, but you know, I feel like we got a bit done. We'll just quickly fill out these jobs. One of you becomes the taverner, and we'll instantly make you at least a commoner because you'll be very irritated otherwise. And then we'll the other 3 of you are going to come here, boop, boop, and pick some of those berries. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know where you'd like to see us go next. I mean, really, we start to carry on down these. If we could get all 3 cool buildings, that would be pretty sweet. We've done very little for the church right now. There's new stuff we could do for a kingdom. I think if we were to do kingdom, we would have to look at probably really setting up a fort elsewhere that's not this sort of Bailey area. Perhaps here, we just sort of set it up on the side there with a bridge going in between. We could lose the fishermen. The only thing I definitely know that I want is the monastery on the hill there. I know the fort would probably make the most sense there. The other thing we could do is look at throwing it on one of these islands over here. I'm not sure that's the right point of call. But yeah, I'd like to know in the comments what you'd like to see us work on next. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Till the next one, be good.